So hi there everyone. So have you guys ever wondered how we actually do keep our tank looking good and clean, right? So today I will be sharing with you guys one trick on how to actually keep your glass tank looking clean. Alright, so you guys have actually seen the little small caption that we have here on how to actually keep your glass looking clean, or what is one of the main fundamental that you guys should have to have a good looking aquarium, right? So you guys have seen all the YouTube videos out there. You guys have actually seen how the glass look, and then most of you guys have been wondering like how do we actually do keep our glass looking so clean, right? So I do have the same issues as you guys for the past so many years of reefing as well. So I do have this main struggle, the same like you guys, where my glass actually also do cloud up with nuisance algae. It started to grow like the green stuff on it, and then they have like it's so damn hard to clean those things out, and that is the main one most unsightly thing to actually notice on your aquarium, which is the dirty glass. So for the past so many years of my reefing, right, I've never really invested much on a very good cleaning equipment. So basically the reason why, because I've always been just going up there manually using my hand to clean the glass right behind me. But until like last month ago, right, where what happened was during this whole circuit breaker period, so basically you can't really buy much of fish. So I just thought, why not spend the money onto an equipment that I always wanted to get, but I didn't really want to spend that money on it, is because the price point of this item is pretty high. But then last month, okay, so like a couple of weeks ago, I actually did spoken to Reef Market SG, one of our main sponsors here, right? So I actually got them to send me the flipper. So the flipper is not a very new brand and not a very new product out in the market. It's been out there for about so many years already, but then the thing that really shined me away from it, right, it's really the price. So if you guys have used a lot of the magnet cleaners, right, these guys are actually pretty affordable. They are like what, 20-30 bucks, you can actually get a decent one. But the flipper itself, right, the price is pretty steep. So like for the standard one will cost you about 80 bucks, and then the nano will cost you about 50-60. I can't remember how much is it, but it's a very expensive clean magnet. So for something like 80 bucks, right, it's mainly just to clean the glass. So price wise, it's not really something that I really want to spend a couple of the previous few years, right? It's because that money has always been used for like corals, for fish, or for something else, and then I didn't really want to spend on this luxury item. So recently I've actually been able to source out that finances to actually why not to get myself one and actually give it a try, and then to really see how good is it. So I've seen a lot of reviews on it online. So many other YouTubers, reefers, they do recommend the flipper. They do a lot of videos on the flippers and stuff like that, right? And they do recommend it out. So the flipper become like a very religious thing compared to just a product. So people who actually use the flipper, right, really are sold, and they are like a die-hard flipper fan. So I didn't really had that first-hand experience, so I was telling myself that, okay, why not we give that a try. So I think about 2 weeks ago, so basically Reef Market actually sent us the flipper standard, as well as I got the flipper nano, mainly for the 5 feet tank and the 25 gallon over there. So the flipper comes in about 3 sizes. They have the max, and then they have the standard, and then they have the nano. So the difference in the 3, right, so basically it's the glass size. So if you're having like a very thick glass, more than 15 mm and above, right, you will definitely need the max. And then if you're like in the range of 10 to 12, you can use the standard. And then anything below 10, you can actually go for the nano. So the interesting and the fun thing about the flipper, right, so like the name or the brand states, it actually allows you to flip from either side. So you have it in just the algae cleaning part, so basically just the sponge part, and then you are able to flip it in the water, and then after that you can actually have that metal scraping part where you can actually scrape out all the nuisance algae. So when I first got that product, right, on the day itself, the first day I actually tried on the 5 feet right behind me, and I can tell you guys this, I was pretty sold by the item itself, because it's really so darn useful, because It's practical. All I can say is really it's practical. It's something that saves me a lot of time, and it really helps me to maintain this look that you guys see right behind me. So previously, right, so what I did was, I'm pretty lazy. I'm like you guys out there who always wants a very nice tank, but cleaning the glass is like one part of the maintenance that you need to do like almost every week or every day. So for me, I usually like to leave my glass till it clouds up, it starts to stain, and then probably about a week, then I will actually reach my hand in, and then after that I will get my entire arm, my entire body wet just to reach into this tank and to actually clean up all the algae and stuff on the glass. So it's really tedious. It's like it's going to spend me about an hour to about 2 hours just to clean this tank, and the tank being 5 feet tall, right, it's about 2 feet the glass, and then about that 3 feet was stand. So I need to stand on a stool. So when you stand up this high, right, chances are you cannot really see where you are cleaning because of the depth. So most of the time I actually do miss out a lot of spots, which is damn annoying because I have to go down and clean again. And most of the time, right, my entire hand is just wet. It's wet, I have to dry up the place, I have to do a lot of stuff, and it's just something that I hate doing. So as time goes by, right, I tend to delay that cleaning process to about a month. To the longest time that I've ever cleaned the glass was I think about more than 1 month plus. So it's so annoying to do it. But then, right, so after I got this product, right, it actually saves me. So I'm actually literally dry right now. So I don't really need to go and put my hands into the water to scrape the tough stains and everything. Right, I can do it out of the water and then just do it dry. So I don't even need to put my hands in the tank anymore. I can just flip the flipper around, and I can actually go to all those tough stains that is especially on those corners of the tank. So it's so damn useful is that because I can actually be at the same eye level as where the stain is. So I can actually see where I'm cleaning and where are the stains. So it's really efficient. I can do this every single day, and I can ensure that my tank looks like this almost every single day, compared to last time where I can only see my tank like this for about 1-2 days. Once it starts to cloud up, right, it's going to stay cloudy all the way to my next off day, and then I have the time to go and clean again. So it's one product that I really recommend a lot. So it's something that if you guys have the money, right, to invest in something, right, this is something aesthetic. So if you guys actually have that little small funds, right, instead of using it to buy a new coral or a new fish, right, why not invest in this item? So it's pretty good. It's something that it really helps you a lot in your reefing journey. It's something that I really recommend to you guys. It's something that is pretty fun. So it's something that is pretty interesting to play with. So it's kind of something that right now I'm actually a really sold flipper fan as well. And then it's like I'm literally going to that point where I will only use flipper compared to the other brands, unless the other brands actually come out with similar products. I do see they come out other brands, but this is so damn good. So the next few things that I'll share with you guys, right, it's things to do and to not do for the flipper. So you know that the flipper comes with this metal scraping part, right? So I do recommend, especially for glass tanks, right, even though they say that there's this only 3 touch points onto the flipper, and then the metal is still touching the glass. So always only go either horizontally or vertically for the flipper. Do not go sideways crazy with the flipper, because chances are you still do scratch your glass somehow here and there. And then try to be a bit more gentle when you're actually hitting your silicone area, because the scraper will actually help you to scrape out all your silicone as well, which is something that will actually drop your tank's lifespan to, we have no idea, depending on how aggressive you are with the product. And the next thing is, right, try not to be cheap and go for the cheapest one for a larger tank. Because chances are, right, if you use the nano for anything above 12 mm, right, it's not going to work very well. And it's also the same time, don't be a typical kiasu and buy the max for a small tank, because the magnet is going to be so strong that you are going to have a very, very hard time to actually maneuver the magnet in the water, which cause you to actually hate the product and you don't use the product at all. So follow the guidelines. If you have a smaller tank, thinner glass, go for the nano. You have the average 12-10 mm glass, right, go for the standard. Anything above that, go for the max. It should be fine. but try not to use the other way around or the other way. Try to use the product properly, and I can guarantee you that you will also, like me, love this product and really do have fun and actually being able to see like this amazing gorgeous tank that I have behind me here. So I will show you the product right now. I have it with me. So here I've got the flipper. So this is the flipper standard. So they have like, I'm currently using the sponge area here, and then if you want to flip it, right, all you got to do is turn it around, and then after that flip it like this, and then you get the scraping part where you can actually scrape your glass. So try to go like one direction or probably this direction. Try not to do it like this way because you tend to scratch your glass. So try to go like this or one direction like this. It should be okay. So it's a really good product. I do recommend to most of you guys out there. If you guys want to purchase one of this, right, I do leave the link below for Reef Market SG. So if you guys want to get one of it, right, they do have this in stock. The Nano, the Standard, as well as the Max. You can go to their website, check them out, and then after that, then purchase one. And then at the same time, if you guys have any feedbacks or any bad reviews or any comments that you guys have on this product, right, do leave down in the comment section below, and I will try to answer you guys as soon as possible. Or as usual, for you guys out there who's always been DMing me in my Instagram page, right, you can also DM me and ask me questions about this product, and I will be gladly to answer most of your questions that I do have for this product as well. So I will end this little short video here with just a product review on the flipper. I really do like this a lot. This is something that I use for most of my tanks right now, and it's not a product sponsored video. It's something that I really liked and something that I really want to try. So really big thanks to Flipper as well, to Reef Market SG, for sending me the couple of magnets here. So at the same time, if you guys want to see more product reviews, right, we will be having a couple more soon during this circuit breaker period. But until then, right, I will see you guys next week for another video ahead.